The Dollop is about to turn 700 episodes old. And we've decided to do a live 3-parter on our Patreon. So the episodes are going to get released regular in 3 parts. But if you want to see it all live with pee breaks, no doubt, and probably some egg breaks for me, we are going to September 3rd at Tuesday, starting at 3:30. We will be Pacific Standard Time. We will be doing a live 3-part Dollop. That's like 5.5 hours. Probably. So you could tune in, whatever you want, however you want to handle it. But if you're not on our Patreon, join our Patreon. Patreon.com/the Dollop would be my guess. Go there. You can join and be a part of it. It's going to be a low tier. I think is it the $1 or $2 to join? Something like that. But you're going to be able to watch
3, I think. Yeah.
7 hours of the 700 3-part Dollop.
And James Adomian is our guest.
Yes. So James will be there for all of it. And I think it's an episode you're going to want to listen to.
Trust me, everyone's going to want to hear this one. This is one people have been wanting for a long time. And they're getting it.
So join us for that.
And called it, quote, his jam pad.
Jam pad?
I'm the fucking hippo guy.
Dave, okay.
My name's Gary.
My name's Gary.
Wait.
Is it for fun?
And this is not going to become the Tiggly podcast.
Okay.
This is like anarchy.
On a 5-part coefficient.
My rules of play.
Now hit him with the puppy.
You both present sick arguments.
No sleep till hippo.
That's like the hippo.
Action partner.
Hi, Gary.
No.
Nicely done, my friend.
You're listening to the Dollop on the All Things Comedy Network. This is an American history podcast where each week I read a story from American
What's
history.
your name, dipshit?
David Anthony reads a story from American history to the Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard.
Now we are actually approaching a problem at the intro. Officially, a cease and desist has been served to you. I would like a new setup for my name, please.
Can I do that?
Gareth
Reynolds.
Schmidt, who has no idea why that got said to him.
Well, sometimes things happen in the studio and you can't really change it. You just got to go midstream.
Nope.
We don't.
That's the bathroom.
We yes and here, don't we?
No, we don't. Not on that. No, sir.
Put my drink over there and we'll just get right into this.
I'm not sure why that is important to anyone.
Mixing you up. So here's the deal. Bo Gritz, part 3. Bo is now dipping his toes into politics, and he's running for president under the Populist Party with a guy who believes in lizards and whatnot.
It's beyond believing in lizards.
And then
Lizard people.
Yeah. We went to meet one. But now Ruby Ridge happened. So Randy Weaver was convinced. I should say this is August 1992. I should have yelled the date. August 1992. Okay.
You are bad today.
It's hard when you do 3-party. You forget to. Anyway. So Randy Weaver was convinced to sell 2 sawed-off shotguns to an undercover ATF agent, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Bureau. Didn't immediately arrest him. Instead, tried to pressure him into becoming an informant against white supremacist groups like the Aryan Nation.
For those wondering, there used to be a time when those groups were frowned upon and not militarized.
Randy, who was a bit of a white supremacist himself, and someone who didn't want to be killed by Aryan Nation guys,
Sure.
refused to be a narc. So they indict him. And they then sent him the wrong court date. And when he missed the court date that he had not been told about, they acted as though he was purposely refusing to comply with the justice system.
Okay.
So on August 21st, 1992, 6 U.S. Marshals entered the property to scout it before invading the cabin to arrest Weaver.
Okay.
on the scouting trip, one of them decided to shoot and kill the Weaver family dog.
Which is always a fun move for law enforcement.
Just a few thousand times a year.
Yeah.
This act caused a firefight between the Marshalls, family friend Kevin Harris, and 14-year-old Sammy Weaver. Sammy tried to run away, but the Marshalls shot the young teen in the back and killed him. Kevin Harris shot and killed the Marshal who murdered the family dog. And then he was shot. The FBI hostage rescue team is called in the next day, and one of their snipers shot Randy's unarmed wife, Vicky, in the head, killing her instantly. She died with the baby in her arms, right in front of her children.
Crikey.
So this leads to a 9-day standoff between Randy and his young daughters against the FBI. After the FBI failed to de-escalate the situation over several days, a local sheriff decided they needed a civilian who could talk to these people the way they talk.
No.
Who might be able to end this all peacefully.
No.
Gareth, they needed someone respected by fringe white supremacists, but one who didn't completely despise the entire government apparatus. Gareth, they needed Bo Gritz.
Oh, my God.
So the sheriff invites him up.
I cannot. This fucking dude.
Bo and another top figure in the Christian Patriot movement arrived to cheers from. So there's right-wing protesters there at this point.
Right.
Like once
Yeah.
it's the same as what was the first episode we did? BLM, not Black Lives Matter. The other BLM.
First episode today
of the Dollop.
Fucking. God, what's his name? People are freaking out. Clement Bundy.
Yeah. So
the Bundy Ranch.
It's the same thing. Once they hear there's a standoff, all these right wingers come from all over. Like, this is it. This is the battle we've been waiting for. So that's what's happening. There's all these.
So it's like someone takes out a conch shell, blows a horn. And just like, come on.
So they've been camped out at the site for days. When Bo and this other Christian Patriot guy arrived, they cheer, right? They're heroes there. At first, the FBI only let Bo record a message to Weaver. But Bo knew that wouldn't work. A message isn't going to do shit.
This is a dude who walked into like a drug lord's foyer.
Yeah. Don't say foyer.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know I have to speak to him live and in person. Like, it's the only way this will work.
I'm so much better live.
So he keeps offering to negotiate, and the FBI is like, no, that's fucking dumb. So finally, Bo and the Christian Patriot leader performs ceremonial citizens arrests on the FBI leadership there.
By the way, I've always loved citizens arrests. I didn't know you could do it to the FBI. So what is the rule there?
I don't know.
Can I just do can we just citizens arrest
No,
ICE?
it's not a thing.
I think we can citizens arrest ICE.
Well,
I'm placing you under arrest.
I think you could absolutely arrest a guy who's not identifying himself, wearing a mask, trying to throw you in a van. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can't believe no one's been shot.
Did you see that guy's gun got jammed?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Camarillo shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he turned. They said he fired shots. He didn't, but he was about to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. So I don't know what that looks like or what exactly happens, but
No.
they do the. So they asked him.
I mean, what is the FBI's like? They got us.
Well, shit.
They got us.
So they asked him what he could do that their trained and experienced experts could not do. Quote, well, I'm here talking to you, and you're not talking to Randy Weaver, are you?
God, he's good. He's so good at this.
So they're just like, whatever. Like, what? There's nothing. It's been going on 9 days. Like, what? Might as well.
Sure. Well,
The
the
worst
worst
thing
case scenario, Bo dies.
Yeah, worst case that happens is Bo Gritz dies.
Honestly, there's a real upside to them just shooting Bo in the head at this point.
So on Friday, August 28th, 1992, an armed personnel carrier drove Bo about 30 yards away from the Weaver cabin, where he sat in there and he started yelling for Randy, but he doesn't hear anything in return. So he jumps out of this little mini tank thing and just walks up to the front door. Randy finally responded, and Bo spent about an hour talking to Randy Weaver, and Bo soon built enough trust up to be let into the cabin. So he's right. No FBI guy was ever going to get to do that.
Right. It's just shocking.
So Bo spoke with Randy face to face. He's calm. He's using reason. He's appealing to family and using religious language.
Look, there are lizard people. Would love to put you in contact with. They're going to help you get out of this situation.
He was able to empathize with Weaver's distrust of the government and get through to him. And when Bo returned to the FBI after that first day, he could really only think of one thing to say, quote, boys, say, quote, boy, you guys really screwed that one up. Which they did.
Which obviously.
It's a colossal.
Yeah.
Why are you shooting the kid? Why are you shooting the wife? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The dog. Like, the whole thing is just fucking stupid. So then Bo walked down. Also, you could have just wait till he left the house and arrested him.
No, I mean, that is the whole thing, is like the impulse to just, they have all the weapons. They have all the toys. They are dying to use this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Bo then walked down the ridge to the assembled reporters, friends, neighbors, and skinheads from across the country.
Everyone here is awesome.
Remember, he's in the middle of a presidential campaign.
Yeah. By the way, this is quite a photo op.
And he threw an impromptu press conference. Quote, Vicky Weaver is dead. This is the first time anybody hears that.
Oh, wow.
He tells the crowd, protesters start to scream. Things look like they were turning violent. And then Bo calmed the crowd, telling them he could peacefully get the remaining people out of the cabin. So this is why you don't allow a guy who's outside of the system to do the
opening joke.
Well, he just goes and tells everybody what he.
Yeah,
and I guess it's okay because it's the truth, but also like it's
but it's
potentially violent situation.
Well, I mean, but it's a warranted violent situation. But again, I mean, there's nobody to root for right now.
No.
Yeah.
No,
But again, I definitely think you'd just be like, we're figuring things out. We'll let you know soon what's going on exactly.
Yeah.
Instead, he's like, Vicky Weaver's dead. So is the dog and a child. All right.
So he calms the crowd. He says he can end this peacefully. And the next morning, the FBI negotiators slumped to the side as Bo strode right into the cabin alone. They were just like, fuck. The day prior, because they know they're going to look like shit in this.
Yeah.
Or what? But they gotta try to end it peacefully.
Yeah.
Whatever. So the day prior, Bo learned that family friend Kevin Harris had been shot in the shoulder, and it looked bad. So Bo told Randy that he had to give Kevin up, that he needed to go to a hospital, or if he didn't, Bo would testify against Randy because Kevin's death would be his fault. So it starts to work until Randy remembered that his girls didn't want Kevin to go, and Bo was like to Randy, he's like, "You wear the pants in the family. You make the call.
You don't listen to women, do you?"
And they both know what the right call is. So Randy nods. He's like, "Kevin can go."
Okay.
So when Bo finally saw Kevin, he thought he was so jaundiced from a lack of blood that he had maybe 12 hours to live.
Wow.
Almost immediately, Kevin was in a helicopter and on his way to the hospital.
Okay.
So Bo compared the negotiations to the games of fiddlesticks he played with his grandpa.
100%.
You have to pick up one stick at a time without disturbing the others. He knew his next pull had to be Vicky, the dead wife and mother of the Weaver family. She would be his key. Vicky had been lying in the kitchen for the past 11 days. You gotta let the meat really age.
Dave.
The family was unable to process or cope with the fact that she, who ostensibly one of the hostages, was murdered by the men who claimed they were trying to save her. Fair.
Yes, completely.
Fair. Bo told Randy to think about his kids, how it was hell for them to see their mom laying dead on the floor of the kitchen. He said he'd bring in a body bag and remove her with honors so the kids didn't have to look at her anymore. So Randy Weaver relented. From the PBS article American Experience, Ruby Ridge, quote, In the war, Gritz had learned that fear was a thing you could smell, taste even. And when he walked to the cabin, the girls appeared to shrink. He thought that if they could have shrunk through the wall, they would have. They didn't trust him. He thought they probably expected him to shoot them. Well, yeah, their mom got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And their dad's a fucking crazy asshole.
Yep.
So the girls are wailing, not a cry. Gritz would make sure to say later, but wailing. And as he crossed to go down the stairs, they said, please don't let our mama touch the ground. And he said he wouldn't. And he didn't. And he carried her all the way down.
Jesus.
I don't know what that means. Why would they not?
Wait. He carried her just like.
He carried the body.
Oh my God.
But why would you not want her to touch the ground?
Because you don't want to see her like dragged.
I don't think that's what they're talking about.
I think
They're not saying don't drag her. I'm saying they just don't want her to touch the ground.
I mean, they're probably like, don't drop her.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, they're probably also not operating from a normal headspace.
No, they've probably got some issues at this point.
Juggle her the whole walk. Now you're getting a little lofty, kids.
The makeshift FBI headquarters, Bo said, was basically a frat house. There was junk everywhere, chip bags, takeout containers, glass, plastic bottles. Bo thought it looked like a huge trash heap, and he felt almost ashamed as he laid Vicky's body down.
Oh, God.
As soon as she touched the floor, the FBI agents, clad in black helmets, uniforms, swarmed like a wild stampede. They rushed forward, cameras in hand, snapping photo after photo of Vicky Weaver. All eyes on her. Bo figured that Randy and the girls could have walked straight out of the cabin and off the mountain without anyone noticing at that point. They were also focused on Vicky. That's when the FBI commander told Bo, quote, if you don't get them out by noon tomorrow, we're taking them out.
Jesus Christ.
So now it's like they're mad that she got killed by them when they clearly just shot her in the head. Maybe they thought she was Randy and they mistook her and shot her instead. But either way, they just seem mad that she's dead
ain't
and
okay.
they did it.
Yeah. Or that to some extent that he's doing the job so much better than them, but they're like, it's taking forever.
Yeah, they're mad about that.
Come on, dude. End this standoff that we caused quicker.
That night, Bo knew one of two things would happen the next day, death or victory. He tried to sleep and finally fell asleep around 12 a.m., but a few hours later, something happened. He had a vision. Quote, I wasn't awake, but it wasn't a dream. In the vision, Bo saw himself in the cabin, asking Randy to come out. But Randy wouldn't budge. Then at exactly noon, Randy opened the door with his girls in tow. And he told his daughters, quote, get your things together. We're going to follow Colonel Bo down the hill. Well, that's intense, Gareth.
Sure.
By the way, that's a dream.
Yeah, that's actually, to jump in quick, that's what we call a dream.
Yeah,
that is it. I
Yeah.
wasn't awake. I wasn't asleep, but I was seeing stuff.
You were asleep.
No, it was like I'd been in bed for a while.
Yeah.
And my eyes were closed.
Yeah.
But I saw the craziest.
Yeah, it's a dream. It's called the
world.
dream.
My eyes weren't open.
Right. That's what I mean. It's why it's a dream, because you were sleeping.
I had a dream.
What?
I mean, I had a vision.
Oh, interesting.
I had a vision.
You had a vision about a dream?
No.
Do you have a dream vision?
I saw something.
A dream.
My eyes were closed.
Right. It's a dream.
I became a dolphin. Can you believe that?
Yes.
And I think that's going to happen soon.
I don't think it is.
Man. I'll tell you what. I used to think night vision was a goggle.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What do you think now?
It's something that I only experience when I'm not asleep, but I'm not awake.
I would love to figure out a way to stop you from dreaming, if that makes sense.
I'm not dreaming.
Right. Yeah.
Or I'm seeing stuff in the night.
Yeah, that's called a dream.
I'm having night stuff.
Okay.
Man, you wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't.
One time.
No.
No. One time I saw this vision in the night
Mm-hmm.
that I was having sex with this sex worker.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up,
Mm-hmm.
I'd made actual goo. Isn't that crazy?
I'm just going to go on.
From vision to sticky.
I'm going to go on with what I'm doing. It's called the wet dream. I'm going to go on with what I'm doing.
But it wasn't a dream.
Okay.
I call it a wet vision.
Okay.
It was a vision of mission.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Let's get that fist
No,
over
we're
here.
not getting any
Give it a
fist.
touch.
Not fist bumping.
Come on.
Just as Bo was about to leave his hotel, he got a call, and he picked it up thinking it was going to be the FBI telling him not to show up, that they razzed the house with their tanks and burnt the evidence. Instead, It was Salt Lake City AM radio station K-Talk. Asking Bo what's going on. What's going to happen today?
Hey, Bo, how are you today? This is K-Talk calling you real quick. We got your number. We just wanted to see how you're feeling today about the standoff. What are you thinking about this afternoon? And what is your tactic? What are you going to do next? Hey, Geezer over here, kind of our color guy, he's wondering what it was like to carry that woman's dead body. Was that funny or fun, or what was that like?
Honk, honk.
All right, that's right. We're giving away some concert tickets this week, and they'll be playing at the Pepsi Rock Stage. Pepsi Rock Stage. All the big names in rock. Pew, 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 pew. Even though we're AM, we're not playing that stuff. So, Bo, are you there?
Yeah.
So what is it like when you walk into a house like that? Did you feel British when you walked into the kitchen and said, "This bloody kitchen"? Did you feel like a Brit when you said that? Because there was a lot of blood over there, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean,
Yeah, I bet it was. Listen, we're actually we're wondering if you could stick around for a prank phone call real quick. We're doing the Thursday pranks. We really want to. What we're thinking is we're going to call Randy, and we're going to have you prank him. But we want you to be the wife and say that you're still alive. God, we're having a good time.
It's time for traffic.
Time for traffic on the nines. We do it at every 9.
Right now on the 9 freeway, we're having a lot of issues. It seems to be that there's a smoke signal, but it seems to be all right. They're moving it down to 1 lane of traffic. You get through that, it'll be clear sailing.
Hey, that's rush hour here in whatever town we're in, Salt Lake.
So Bo tells them that exactly 12 p.m. everything would be over. Randy and his daughters would safely emerge from the cabin, and they'd all walk down the hill. And K-Talk asked Bo how he knew that to be a fact, and Bo told them that he had seen it in the vision. And the AM DJ responded, quote, "Well, let's check traffic." You thought it was a joke.
Gotta love it.
The worst people in the world all colliding together.
I know. It's like, honestly, this is just a who's who of shitbags, this whole run.
When Bo got to the FBI headquarters, the commander reminded him, quote, "You know what happens today at noon." So Bo's like, this is going to be over today no matter what. So once he got to the cabin, Randy told them that he and the girls had prayed all night and voted they would not be coming out. And the feds were going to have to kill him first, just like they did his son, Sammy, and his wife, Vicky. Quote, "No disrespect, but you might as well go home because we already made our decision." And Bo said, quote, "Weaver, damn you, don't you tell me that you're not going to continue when I have carried your bride out of this cabin. When we've got out Kevin Harris, who is still alive, don't you tell me you're going to quit now." Randy's daughters thought Bo was being pushy, but the pushiness,
yeah.
but that's all he had left at this point. He had to get it done fast. He tried to tip her around. He had, so Bo keeps telling Randy that he had to leave and he had to do it by noon. They needed to trust him. So finally he wears Randy down and he told his daughters, quote, "I believe this is what we need to do." And Randy's word was law. And this is exactly what Bo had seen in his vision.
When did you
Quote,
have the vision?
hand to God, it was exactly like that vision.
When was the vision?
Last night.
What time?
It's like 2:30 a.m., something like that.
You were sleeping.
No, it was dark, but I saw it.
Eyes closed or open?
Yeah,
Dream.
closed. Yeah,
Dream.
closed.
Dream.
No,
Dream.
vision.
Dream.
Vision.
Dream.
Vision.
Dream.
I was night vision.
Dream.
No.
Dream.
No.
Dream.
We can do this all. I mean, we should probably not do it after 12 p.m. But so I saw it clearly. This
Dream.
is what I saw.
It was a dream. I'm not leaving until you admit it was a dream.
Well,
The girls and I had another talk, and we're not leaving until you admit it was an actual dream.
well, then you're gonna die. And the vision was wrong.
You'd rather us die than admit it was a dream?
Yeah.
Boy, I love you.
Go to my cabin.
You're so good.
So Randy told the girls to get their things. They were going to follow Colonel Bo down the hill. And Bo took Randy's hand in a massive grip as they walked down the hill and didn't let go until they were all the way at the bottom, where a helicopter was waiting to take Randy, who had himself been shot, to the hospital. The girls' grandparents took them, and Bo thought it all worked out like a mathematical equation that Albert Einstein would have been proud of him.
I feel like that's like me, like citing history. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's like, this equation was so difficult to solve. Albert Einstein would have loved it.
This is Einstein shit.
This is Einstein stuff here.
Bo's success embarrassed the FBI and showed how communication and trust, not brute force violence, could have prevented the tragedy from happening in the first place.
Yep.
And as he walked toward the crowd, the conquering hero, with the lens of every national network camera on him, hundreds of reporters present, middle of a presidential race, he is a fucking
Shoo-in.
walking hero at this point. He sees a group of skinheads and he gives them a Nazi salute.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Oh no, Elon! Oh no! Like it's not. I mean, it's not to say that it's not already strange. I mean, look, he's definitely what a fuck. That decision making is so bad. He should be president. Oh God damn!
Let me see if I can find the photo. Bo Gritz.
Did I tell you at a show when I brought a guy up on stage and he Nazi saluted like as a joke?
Oh no!
Like he thought it was funny.
No, it's not.
Oh my God!
He's definitely Nazi saluting because he's doing it right at skinheads. So that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's very clear.
Despite clear photographic evidence of him doing a Nazi salute, Bo disputed the charge. Quote, If I wanted to give a Nazi salute, I certainly would have known how to give it, and I would have given it in a fashion that any good Nazi would have been proud of.
That is, dude, that's exactly like Trump with that Epstein drawing. He said, and then that quote, Trump goes, I never wrote that picture. I never wrote something like that. Oh, man.
Couldn't you just see him sketching that around the...
Oh, completely. We'll talk about it on the Dollop. Patreon.com.
But the saga and his new status as a hero soon hit a roadblock. Right-wingers who so loved Bo, the anti-government, fringe people who saw him as one of them, started turning on Bo because he had collaborated with the government.
I mean...
He did, in their eyes, he worked with the FBI. The story, he didn't work with the FBI. He actually saved Weaver.
Yeah, he circumvented the FBI.
But they wanted Weaver to go down guns a-blazing.
Right.
They wanted that whole family dead.
Right.
So they start to turn on Bo because of this.
Boy, I'll tell you, what a weird, fickle group.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to believe that they don't have
What?
any honor.
I know, but it's also like, it's just crazy.
In an article called The Ruby Creek Sabotage.
Wow.
You're happy right now, aren't you?
What's the paper? Sign me up.
The writer called Bo a Freemason and a political Pied Piper who was out to destroy the racial white movement. Bo, quote, the Aryan people were mad. They wanted Randall Weaver dead. They would have had their martyr. The media was mad. They wanted the Weavers up there in the little clapboard cabin as nothing but charred bones. That would have made a wonderful story. This must have been after Waco.
Yeah, it would be.
Because that's why he keeps talking about burned.
Yeah, right.
The truth is, a number of Weaver's neighbors were mad because they hated Weaver for whatever reason. A lot of people were mad because Weaver came out of there alive, and it just happened to be my misfortune that I got the Weaver family out alive with no more bloodshed.
Boy, those fucking Nazis are so... It's like he gave a Nazi salute, and you're still like, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually the first good thing he's done in the entire episodes, and all three. It's the first good thing he's done.
But he did make a POW. I don't know if you remember that. He made a POW.
Mm-hmm.
He's done some other stuff. I think you're forgetting.
That's fair. So he goes back to his presidential campaign for September and October.
He only has 2 months.
But he did not use his newfound fame in the way most people in his position would. His Colorado campaign chairwoman complained, quote, the first week of October, Gritz canceled an appearance on Larry King Live to speak to 50 people at the Liberty Lobby in Washington. No serious candidate for president of the U.S. turns down the opportunity to appear on a show that draws a viewing audience of 28 to 34 million people. That doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, because he doesn't actually want to be president. He's supposed to be famous.
Well, you still do Larry King.
True. Well, so maybe it is bothering him that. Maybe it is actually bothering him. That
I'll
the
tell you
right
what
wing
it
has
is.
peeled off.
He's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind, and he's not thinking properly because he's out of his mind.
That's true.
The Dollop is brought to you by Mint Mobile. You know what does not belong in your amazing summer plans?
I'm being annoyed with your. Yeah, go
Get this
ahead.
getting burned. Put it together. By your old wireless bill. You see that? Burned in summer? You see what I did there?
Sure.
Look, you're planning beach trips, barbecues, your 3-day weekends. So your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back from having that fun.
Agreed.
Getting involved in the old wallet. That's
what you
why-
want is for the sun to burn you, not your bill, like you're saying.
That's why I, Schmave Anthony, switched to Mint Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Mint Mobile guy.
Yeah.
Number one, I like the taste. Number two, it's a quality phone.
Well, it's the only service that gives you it gives you everything your old wireless provider provided, but it's cheaper, and your breath has never been better.
Yeah, you're out with a date, pop your phone in your mouth.
Eat your phone for a little bit, spit it out, make a call, save some money. You got good breath. Bing, bang, boom. I sometimes
Gareth?
shave the bottom of my phone into a pudding. Go ahead.
Gareth, all the plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text, and they're on the nation's largest 5G network.
Thank you.
Which, of course, is named Gomer Snard. Use your own phone with any Mobile Mint plan and bring your phone number.
I think it's
along
Mint
with
Mobile.
all your existing.
You called it Mobile Mint.
I'm saying they use the largest 5G network, and that has its own name. I'm saying it has its own name. They
No, but
admit
you
mobile,
also
they
said
call it-
Mobile Mint after. I'm not talking to your Gomer Watch thing or whatever. I'm saying you
I
call
can
it
reverse
Mobile
the
Mint.
words.
No, you can't.
It's Mint Mobile Mint.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's not.
Ditch your overpriced wireless and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. Are you happy?
Oh, now you like
Mint
it.
Mobile.
Oh.
I use it. You should use it too. It's very easy to switch. And then, like we said,
Get to take your phone number.
but it's
Keep
exactly
your
the
phone.
same.
It's
You
the
get
same.
you get all that good service, but
Get
you
the access.
don't have to pay tons of extra money. It's stop paying more money. It's dumb.
You're getting aggressive.
Dumb.
You're getting aggressive.
This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/dollop. That's mintmobile.com/dollop.
Yes.
Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customers offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 15 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. Mint Mobile Mint. Mobile Mint. Gareth, we're also brought to you by Him.
Yes.
Hymns can solve a lot of your little problems.
They got a lot going on.
Look, they can't. They're not gonna be able to fix snoring. Hymns is not gonna be able to fix sheet stealing, blanket stealing, whatever. But when it comes to performance in the old Bedaroo, they can handle that.
Mm-hmm.
They got you covered. You can take control of ED with personalized treatments made with proven ingredients, and it is prescribed by a licensed provider. You can do this all online, Gareth. 100% online. You don't have to go to some awkward
It's discreet.
visit to a doctor's office. It's all happening in
As
the
a matter
dark
of
shadows
fact,
of your
may
home.
I recommend after taking Hims and improving your performance, you do go to a doctor's office, only go to the lobby and say, it's working better than ever.
That's weird advice. Look, through Hims, you can access personalized prescription treatment options for ED, like hard mints. You can get hard mints. You can Sex RX plus climax control.
You're not gonna. You
if
can't
prescribed.
control the climate with these pills.
You can't. Not yet.
We're gonna be honest.
But there will be a pill for that someday.
No, but you could definitely make the bedroom hotter.
I can. Hims offers access to ED treatment options ranging from hard mints to trusted generics. It costs just 95% less than branded names if prescribed. How
There you
about
go.
that?
Get involved.
How about that? And this isn't a one-size-fits-all care that forgets that you're in the waiting room and just ignores you. It's your health.
Yes.
And put your goals first with real medical providers, making sure you get what you need to get results. This is really, we've said this before.
We'll say it
Don't
again.
sit on this. There's
Don't
no
sit on
reason
this.
there's no reason to not take care of this.
Let your partner sit on it.
It can actually really be handled well these days. And now you can do it discreetly. You just get sad if this part of your life isn't working great, and it can be fixed. So
yes. That was very sweet, Dave. That was really sweet sort of ending.
I'm talking to you.
I think anyone who's listening will really appreciate that.
To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/dollop. That's hims.com/dollop for your free online visit. That's hims.com/dollop. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
But one way it makes sense is if Bo was using his campaign as a grift. From the same chairwoman, quote, when he came here last August, he stood both nights at his speeches and told everybody, I won't go away. If you support me, whether I win this election or not, I won't go away. I'll be at the forefront of the patriot movement. I will always be here for you.
So Trumpy.
So, yeah, he is. So come November 4th, the son of a bitch evaporated out of the patriot movement. What Bo Gritz does now is hawk his book and survival literature. Instead of getting in the face of Congress, he tells people how to go and hide and store food.
Finally useful.
But I still think you're right. He would have sold more books by going on Larry King. But okay. So the chairwoman also believed that campaign cash contributions were misused. His national chairman told her they didn't raise the $200,000 needed to qualify for federal matching funds, but she knew that Bo had collected $300,000 in his Nevada office alone.
How the fuck is he not going to make $200,000 after Ruby Ridge?
It's bullshit. It's totally bullshit.
Like,
yeah,
that woman said the N-word and got $1 million.
Yeah. So he couldn't make the ballot in California. Pretty much almost every state he couldn't make the ballot, but he still managed to get 106,000 votes, about 0.14 of the popular vote. He did much better in the Mormon parts of the country. Utah and Idaho, he got 4%, 2%.
Idaho is love it.
Fucking lose. So 2 months after the election, Bo said, quote, I'd rather have my mouth tied around the exhaust pipe of a bus and be drugged all the way to Los Angeles than get into any political arena. I hate politics. I hate politicians. They belong on the bottom of the floor of the ocean with the whale manure. Gareth, tell me about the whale manure. You're a animal guy. Big piles of whale manure.
I highly doubt that it sinks.
Do they all poo at the same place and it drifts down?
I don't think that it
whale
sinks.
manure pile.
I do not think that it sinks.
So there's a big whale manure pile.
I do not think that it sinks.
Do the submarines, the deep submarines, the bathysphere, I think is what they're called, but the deep submarines, did they go down there and find the whale manure?
There is a new theory that the Titan submersible was knocked down by a giant whale ship.
Thank you.
So
we'll be right back.
Thank you, everybody.
Bo poured his energy into his day-long Spike seminars.
They finally got a show on Spike.
Specifically prepared individuals for key events.
Oh, God. You know what? I loathe acronyms now. Gary Busey has ruined acronyms. and they were already done, but now it's over. Stop.
He taught people that there are 4 phases that Americans who would like to continue to live as free individuals will face. Phase 1, awareness. That's what he raised by running for president, awareness. Sure. Phase 2, preparation. Learning to live self-reliant in spite of the government, how you can survive riots and storms and earthquakes and volcanoes. Phase 3, relocation. Moving to a safer place away from the riots and the storms and the earthquakes and the volcanoes, where people can't, quote, come in here and tread on us.
Right.
And phase 4, defense. A showdown with the godless New World Order.
Just hang in phase 3.
Yeah.
Phase 3's
We don't need to shut down.
get yourself a bunch of jams and jerkies, and then just fucking move.
That's right. So Bo had done phases 1 and 2, so it's time for phase 3. And he went to FEMA and got a list of all the
To
places. Phase 3, which is
Well, he went to where?
relocation. FEMA.
What is that?
That was a thing we used to have, Federal Emergency Management Administration, which would help people in natural disasters, but now it doesn't really exist.
Well, at least the states can afford it.
Mm-hmm. And he got a list of places where natural disasters might hit.
This is hilarious.
He took out a map and began crossing out parts that had riots or potential for riots, firestorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and of course, volcanoes.
You know, the volcanoes one is hilarious to me.
The only place left was a teeny sliver of map
Rhode Island.
in northern Idaho,
He's going back?
which, if you know anything about the Yellowstone caldera, that's a terrible place to be. Bo circled it, and a name called to him immediately.
No, God. No.
Almost Heaven.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Bo promised this wasn't a militia or Waco.
God's probably close to suing him at this point for infringement.
So he promised it's not a militia or Waco situation.
But that's like that's like on date 1 being like, I'm not a date rapist. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to that.
The only rule for living there was that anyone who moved in had to agree to a constitutional covenant, which is basically a neighborhood watch group, but for your and your neighbor's constitutional rights.
Okay. So a neighborhood watch he invented.
It sounds stupid. It was soon full of about 60 or so families.
God, you could get 60 people to do anything.
Well, now this is right when the Y2K fear is hitting. So a lot of those people are trying to survive the coming Y2K apocalypse. Like it was, yeah. My dad was part of this.
This is called White 2K.
So
your dad was big into it?
Oh yeah, he did a whole thing. For a long time, he was eating all the cans of Dinty Moore stew that he had.
Nothing like that Canadian Miss Dinty Moore bowel movement.
I went into his apartment, and in the spare bedroom, he now had 2 giant water tanks.
And you were like, what's going on?
He originally, he thought he convinced a guy who had a cabin up in the woods that they would go there. And then the guy was like, no, I didn't know you were serious. Like,
but I brought 2 water things.
And then right after, the day after, I call him up. I go, so how'd your apocalypse go? It's going to be a slow degradation. I was like, okay.
You are the worst person to have call after the Y2K letdown. How'd it go, huh? Good thing you ate all that Dinty Moore.
You can have a lot of Dinty Moore for weeks, aren't you?
There you go. Boy, I hope you like Dinty Moore. By the way, if you're going to hit the apocalypse,
Dinty Moore.
Who knows Dinty Moore as they're like, oh, yeah, that's the one. I mean, I just get spaghetti. I mean, if we're just talking about stuff near it, SpaghettiOs. He was like, Dinty Moore. I like that beef.
So Almost Heaven hit some snags pretty quick. First, the co-founder was caught mismanaging $1 million in land sales funds. Then Bo was approached by Linda Wiggin, a woman in the community, and she told him that her ex-husband had taken their kids and was molesting them for Satan, which is exactly what happened.
She's
God damn it, you're pulling all my strings.
Come on now. You figure that out in-house. It's not what we're doing over here.
So Bo didn't like that. He was very upset about that. So he and his son Jim decided they were going to put a stop to it.
We need to go get him out. It's a POW.
So they snuck onto the grounds of the kids' school, where they were immediately flagged as threats and arrested because they were 2 adult men creeping around a school.
No, ma'am, I understand. You don't know who I am. I'm a war hero, and I'm from Almost Heaven, and we're here to rescue those girls. As I'm about to say what I'm about to say, is because the father is touching the girls because in the name of Satan.
He's a lizard.
I'll handle this. Don't say that right now. I'll handle this. So we just need to go find the girls, and we need to get them out of there because their home is an unsafe
Brian,
area.
away from the lizard.
No, we're not. No one. Again, Jimmy is going a little off.
Joe!
Okay, all right. No, what? Jesus Christ! Stop that,
Dad, you...
No, put your head down.
Sorry.
No, what we were, boy, I'll tell you what, if I were you, I would look like your face does right now. But, what we're trying to say is, we're not anti-Jew and we don't,
You told me that the lizard people...
Not now. While we acknowledge the lizard people, we're not representing them in any way. The last one I met was 9.5 feet. If you'll believe that, she was bigger than the commander. The girls are being molested by their devil dad, and I need to get them out. So, again, I'm from almost heaven. I think do you have a business card with you? You hand the lady one. She looks crazy.
You probably did have business
Yeah,
cards.
how are you doing? I'm from almost heaven.
Gareth, it turns out the father had full custody because the mother was batshit crazy. They were charged with attempted kidnapping.
They got to go back to the school. I just want to say I am real sorry. Turns out the dad not molesting them on behalf of the devil. You'll believe this? Mom had lost her marbles. So the girls are good to go home with dad. Keep them away from mom is the new thing. So
Jim was charged with having a concealed knife and they were put in jail, and Bo had to take out a $100,000 loan to make bail.
Wow.
Quote, getting involved with the Linda Wiggin case was the biggest mistake of my life. But you know what? There's been so many bigger mistakes.
Yeah, he's just finally paying the tab for 800 dine and dashes.
Yeah. But I wanted to protect those boys. In a massive stroke of luck, they were acquitted of all the charges. Bo may have survived his brush with the law, but his marriage to Claudia, the woman he met doing karate when she was 16 years old, didn't. She had grown tired of Bo's antics.
Name one thing he's done that's weird or annoying.
Imagine being 16 and wasting your life with this fucking...
Oh, just realizing like, bro.
Oh, God, what did I do?
No.
She was especially against his plan to go into the North Carolina forest to find the Atlanta Olympic bomber, who, by the way, was never in the forest.
And also wasn't the bomber.
And they also thought he was another guy. That it wasn't. Why are you going into the forest when they think that they've got the guy's
Wasn't
house
he like
surrounded?
at the fairgrounds?
Yeah, they thought he was a
No.
security guard.
No, he's living with the Keebler elves. We'll get him. We'll get him.
But Bo was adamant.
He made a nest like a bird. He's sitting up there like a redbreast.
Bo was adamant. He and his volunteer band of 86 men, so he's got a posse of 86,
Jesus Christ.
could search every limestone cave and find him. They did not. And 3 weeks later, Claudia divorced him.
Because of the caves? Claudia! I could have sworn he was in there. I still think he might be. We didn't go super deep into a couple of them.
So because he got divorced, the Mormon church excommunicated him.
This motherfucker he keeps putting his hand in the wrong.
We are going. We are on the tailspin of Bo, right?
Yeah.
So Bo does not take it well that they are. By the way, this suddenly sounds better because we had to redo this part.
Yeah. Weeks later.
Weeks later.
So if we sound older too.
So Bo doesn't take the divorce well.
Right.
Shortly after Bo put on his dress uniform,
Which is just a dress.
with the 60 plus medals,
Yep.
which I showed you the other day.
Yeah. Biggest Cub Scout in the Army.
And they're all in one pocket.
Right.
They're like,
Well, he's saving. Yeah. He's saving room for the other side.
For the other side. And he drove down the highway and he got out of his car and he sat down and
he probably fell out. He was probably weighted down so much by the metals on the left side. He fell out.
Anytime he opened his car door, he would fall out.
Whoa! No!
He also couldn't walk straight.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he had that. Yeah. Like Trump going down that red carpet.
And then he sat down and he shot himself in the chest.
Let's get the. Now he definitely did the side without the medals.
Yes.
Because that side would be bulletproof. No, you're right. It's very message heavy. Chest shot is just.
Yeah. Right?
That's the message.
But that's a message one that, like, if you want to, you go ahead, right? But to shoot yourself in the chest is to, like, I hope someone finds me.
Maybe, but it's also a way to say, like, I wanted pain. Or
Yeah.
like I'm hurting so
I'm
much.
hurting. Yeah, I don't know.
Or unless you're in the NFL, then you're saying study my brain. I was taken advantage of, and I want proof that the horrible nightmare trauma that I've been living through is caused by being lied to by doctors.
But he lived.
Okay.
And Bo started getting into it afterwards, after he got back to health. He started getting into it with a faction of hardcore racist separatists in Almost Heaven, who he called Noodles, which I think is a great thing to call people.
Well, it's tough for a guy like you because you're a big pasta guy. We were just talking about
love
this. So
pasta.
that's a cute name.
They call me Noodles Anthony.
I can't stay mad at them. They're noodles. It's like if the KKK was called Capri Sun, I'd be like, wow.
He liked to call anybody who was more out there than him a noodle.
Right.
That was just
Makes
so.
sense.
He once called the group of campaign supporters a whole pot of noodles.
Wait, of his campaign supporters?
Yes. Well, of course.
So he's kind of like, we're noodles.
No, he's no in a bad way.
It's a term of
my followers are even more out there than I am.
you bunch of noodles.
Not in a good way.
But it's hard for me to say it in a serious way.
You fucking noodle.
See what happened just now? You did not prove any point in your direction or favor.
Hey, noodle. Stop it.
No. I'm like, what? It's like a clown's mad at me.
Yeah, like a fucking pot of noodles.
You can't do it. You're trying really hard. It's like, it would be the worst audition. Walks in. He's furious. He knows the jig is up. He only has one thing to say to his friend Joe.
You fucking noodle.
Cut. We got to change a word. It's comical. It's terrible. All right, listen, noodles. Tonight, we strike.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Get your pesto on, boys. We're going full noodle.
All right, noodles. Like, it really just sounds like what a dog walker calls his dogs.
It's genuinely.
Come here, you noodles. It's a clown name.
Okay. So after the divorce, suicide attempt, the kidnapping snafu, where he went to try to kidnap the kids at the school, not being allowed.
Boy, you're really looking back.
When you add it up, not being allowed to be a Mormon, and now because he got kicked out of the.
Is this the tombstone?
He got booted from being a Mormon for the divorce.
By the way, Mormons, complete noodles.
Total noodles. He had enough. He moved out of Almost Heaven, and he moved back to Nevada.
Almost hell.
Almost Heaven would only survive another 5 years or so, and then it went under. If you can imagine, it was such a great idea.
You mean it went up?
Yes. Well, they're a bunch of noodles.
Ascended. Lord, a bunch of noodles have just entered the clouds. Oh, good Lord. Good me.
So once he's in Nevada, he creates the Fellowship of Eternal Warriors.
Sounds like an organization your father would have absolutely joined.
100%. Absolutely. If there was drinking.
I was going to say, yeah, there was like, what, Canadian Mist? Was that what it was?
What do we got, a bar car? What are we doing?
Bar car.
And he wrote bulletins like this, quote, "Look to those who are openly anti-Christ, who in the world is promoting abortion, pornography, pedophilia, godless laws, adultery, new age international banking, entertainment, industry, and world publishing."
The banking one might be the only one that makes sense. The banking one's the only one where I'm like, that actually does kind of fester poorly. God, they just, it's always just a litany of personal choice that affects nobody but them.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, if I want to do X in my world, in my life, that's like such a fucking huge issue.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather just be like, look, you're going to go to hell? Like, that's what I would do. I was in, wherever I was in, like Maryland somewhere, doing stand up, and there was someone on the show who was extremely religious and had extreme religious views and would say things that were very displeasing to anyone who wants an open, fair society. Mm-hmm. But the thinking was, well, what am I going to do? They're going to go to hell. And I'm like, well, that good. Just go around and think that instead of trying to change everything.
Right. They're going to go to hell.
They're
That's
going to go
that
to
should
the magic
why do you,
place on the ground or whatever.
why are you trying to stop it all if we're going to fucking hell? Who
yes,
cares?
it's like, well, okay, then you'll be there without them. What the fuck you care?
Yeah. Wow, that got weird. I mean, you got it too.
I shouldn't have. It just got so anti-woman.
So Bo meets and marries another woman. This one's more age appropriate. Not
give her the old noodle.
She helped him join the Church of Israel, which is
a decision that's aged phenomenally.
It is a splinter group off the Mormon Church, which officially incorporates identity Christianity.
Mormon spinoff is not great.
Not good. It's basically the same thing Bo believed in before, except they added being anti-vax and sovereign citizens to the whole thing. Sovereign citizens are the best. That's the best one.
Yeah, because they're
not my country.
Yeah.
You can't tax me. Oh, you can't. No. Oh, can you arrest me? No, I'm not. I'm free. I'm like a fairy here. I don't
believe in rules. While I'm on American soil, I don't participate.
In 2003, Bo went to Florida to once again stop a standoff, but this one between a feeding tube and Terry Schiavo.
This
was the beginning.
Yeah, I think we maybe alluded to that in the first round of this.
Yeah, I really feel like
it was a shocking overreach of right-wingedness.
Yes.
Bill Frist, a senator / doctor not dealing with patients in the Terry Schiavo. How would you concisely explain to people who don't know what the Terry Schiavo case was?
Okay, well, I have it right here. It's a woman. Terry is a woman in a persistent vegetative state who had become. So she's never going to come back.
The thing is that I guess a vegetative state, I think when you think about it, is that you're like that person is sleeping. Terry Schiavo had.
I don't think that at all.
That's like what I would have thought.
Really?
Yeah, if I heard like a vegetable, like that was the term.
She's like in a comatose state and never coming out of it. Like
But there was like eyes were open and there was like movement, and that was what really opened the box to Bill Frist and the fucking lunatic Republicans being like, I can see in her eyes she wants to live.
And there was also that other Reverend guy. God, I can't remember his name. Whatever. It was really. It was just a collection of all the.
It was
idiots.
It was pro-life on a level that should have been stopped.
I really think this was one of the first things driven by the internet.
Yeah.
For the right. I really think it was. So she's in a persistent vegetative state, and then she's like this national lightning rod over end-of-life decisions, right? So the court had ruled that Terry's husband could have the feeding tube removed, stating that she wouldn't have wanted prolonged life support without consciousness, but her parents objected.
That's right.
So he had to go to court to make it happen over what the parents wanted.
Right.
So Bo, of course, inserts himself into the situation. He has to. He's Bo Gritz.
Yep.
Who else is needed here?
Yep.
He shows up with citizen's arrest warrants.
Oh, the best.
For the judge.
Oh, what a start.
The Florida Attorney General.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
The husband.
You, sir, are obviously under arrest. You're trying to kill your wife.
And, of course, Governor Jeb Bush.
Bush, get in here. Who am I? Bo Nix. Police Department. My own mind.
It's Gritz.
Gritz. Nix is a football player. Bo Gritz. Police officer in my own brain. I, too, am in a vegetative state. Just one that is a little more, there's a little more mobility. How the fuck does this dude who shot himself in the goddamn chest come over here and push like life rights? It's
so fucking crazy. Now, Jeb Bush
is a piece of shit.
Who once worked for the CIA, he donated to Bo's campaign a decade before.
Well,
Talk about now you're regretting that donation, aren't you? Now that you're being arrested
Ugh.
and put in Bo court. It's gotta be
Bo court, like
yeah.
bro court.
Yeah.
My buddy Berg and I watched the 2020 or the 2016 first Republican or second Republican debate where Trump just went off.
Yeah.
And I mean, the
I
assault that has taken place on Jeb Bush, while at the cost of our futures, for sure,
It was a takedown.
So satisfying.
It was a takedown. Well, they are right in that they always acted like Bush protected us from terrorism, but he was the guy who was in charge when we had our worst terrorist attack ever.
Yeah,
so he didn't protect us.
Trump can be right about the Bushes and also the worst thing that's ever happened.
True. So the feeding tube is removed. And Bo was arrested for misdemeanor trespassing after attempting to enter the hospice facility against the wishes of even her parents.
And nobody's on your side. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
I'm taking everybody down.
Don't worry. I just placed Terry Schiavo under citizen's arrest. Bo, I've also arrested myself. Bo.
I arrested the bed.
I've arrested the toilet, the bed, a lot of stuff's going on.
The feeding tube is arrested.
The feeding tube's been under arrest for a while. I'm holding it for questioning right now.
Oh, fuck. No, not the feeding tube.
Oh, wait,
fuck.
shit. Put the tube back in.
Put it back in.
Oh, shit.
So after that, Bo relatively quiet on the national scene.
Okay.
Or at least unable to get headlines like he used to. Like people were just kind of like,
for him.
Okay.
That's worse than anything. Starving.
We get it. Lives on an abandoned airfield.
Sure.
In Sandy Valley, Nevada, with his age-appropriate wife, Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Over the sunset years, he rode his motorcycle, flew his Cessna. He was active in his local American Legion post.
He's basically like a Cialis commercial. B-roll.
Yeah, he's like an old guy. Yeah. He taught karate and recorded an internet radio show called Freedom Call.
Ugh.
Also known as a podcast. But back then, they were literally radio shows. You can no longer find Freedom Call, which is sad, but you can find some of his Spike videos for free at bogritz.us. He's not in them. He's still alive. Or no, I think he's dead. I think he just died. I think when this got written, he was alive.
Really?
But I do believe he just died. Yeah. Let me look. I thought he... Oh, no, he's still alive. Never mind. He's still alive. I'm wrong.
This is awesome. This is Spike 1, tape 1 of 3.
Yeah.
Of training videos known as Spike. Spike is an acronym. It stands for Specially Prepared Individuals for Key Events. When 911 cannot or will not, for whatever reason, respond to your distress, then this training will prepare you.
Sounds like he wants to defund the police.
To take care of yourself and those that love and depend upon you, your family, your church members, your neighborhood. When you consider Hurricane Andrew, 911 couldn't respond to the many calls if there were any telephone lines left up. When you take a look at the riots in L.A., consider the floods of the Midwest.
It's just literally everything that's happening. We need Bo.
Storms that went through the Northeast with all of their ice.
Ice?
Ice.
I mean, it's so appropriate. All right. Well, the audio quality is good there. So he's still with us.
He's still with us. He's 86. When looking back at his life and career, Bo summed it up. Quote, I'm very glad that things went the way they did. I wouldn't want to be a general in the Pentagon today with no gonads sitting there having been
gonads.
Gonads.
Oh, gonads.
Okay. He called them gonads.
Sure.
Sitting there having been castrated of my initiative or any real talent that I might have.
Wow.
Research by Josh Androwski. Sources: A Revolution of Small Guns by Adam Parfait. San Diego Reader. Prisoners of Hope by Susan Katz Keating. And Ruby Ridge Part 3, Fear and Faith by Corey Brosnahan, PBS. That's it.
You know, it's funny because like you said, we had some audio issues, so we had to come back and re-record this part. But in the interim, I realized I'd always seen those POW MIA flags everywhere, and I never really made the connection.
Yeah.
Is that.
Yeah, that was always kind of a thing, but I think he really made it big. Like, I think
because those are everywhere now.
Yeah, they are.
And that really is like
That's
us saying, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a flag being built on lies?
Wow.
It's nuts, man. Nuts.
Wow.
The research for that statement was done by Josh Androsky. Also, the article How Mia Flag Lie Correlation by Alice Concaros. And the lead up to the thought by Frenchie Magoo Clown Pants. Cut.